Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. As always, I found I found a weird bug. Actually, someone else found it in the mentorship platform that we are building. So I have to fix that. It looks like. How is it going for everyone else? I'm going to quickly fix some things in the stream. Let's have a look right there. There we go. Wa alaikum assalam, Harun Gujar 67. How's it going, Harun? Kya hal hai? Rufi says, what's this about? We're going to do some AI assisted coding. But keep your messages coming and we'll see how that goes. I have to do some specific things within my application. So we're going to see that. How's everyone? How is everyone doing? Was that a happy Monday or not so happy Monday? I'm going to sit down for a while and then we'll continue. ठीक है, आप लोगों ने recent announcements सुन ली थी, yes or no, especially related to Facebook या नहीं? How many of you don't know about Facebook? Assalamu alaikum, Uzair Khatri wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Not Hudul says we are doing great, alhamdulillah. Good to know. Barakallahu feek. Ubaidullah says, Salam Ahsan bhai, I wanted to ask, as AI assisted coding is becoming more adoptable, what should be the focus on? Should we be on system design from fundamentals? Yes. It would be a lot of prompt fundamentals, prompt engineering, context engineering, learning the tools, trying them out and seeing which one gives you the best response, the best output, and in terms of accuracy especially. So you have to see all of that. Shayan Zahir keh rahe hain, Assalamu alaikum Ahsan bhai, what's up? Everything's good, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. All good. I do want you to pray for one of my relatives who is not doing so well. So may she recover, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for her. Ameen. Let's get some Ameen in the chat. Allah Ta'ala asani farman kare. Uzair Khatri says, good. Nice. Shiraz Asghar says, hello Ahsan bhai, hello to you too. How's it going, everyone? Acha, I have to do some changes. At least what I'll do is I'll enable a stream mode. So whenever we see, I don't know if I should do it because I'm building this live. I think there should be a stream mode jahan pe mentors or mentees, I don't really show their names. So maybe let's try to implement that before anything else. Because I would be running some things here which would show the emails, and I don't want to do that. So hum dekhenge how can we do that. Mohammed Jir says, nice to see you live again. Thank you. Jareer, nice to see you again as well. Uzair says, Ameen, Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the issue is. The issue actually is that the mentorship platform that we have, it had an issue, and that is essentially that someone could register without setting their Discord username, or if they had their Discord username, then it was not verified. So we had a lot of people who were coming in, and I did not expect it. So what happened is a lot of people came in, signed up, but they did not have their Discord username. And then when we are trying to sort of match them with their mentors, we are not able to create Discord groups automatically. So that's a problem for us. So we don't really want that to happen. How was your time at Fast as a student? My time my time was ineligible, or negligible is the correct word, not ineligible, negligible, because I never studied at Fast. मैं Fast में नहीं पढ़ा मैंने. मैं Fast के पास से गुजरा बहुत ज़्यादा हूँ, but मैंने Fast में नहीं पढ़ा. How many of you know which university I studied at? कितने लोगों को पता है कि किस यूनिवर्सिटी से मैंने पढ़ा है? It's not Fast. मैं Fast से गुजरा हूँ बहुत बहुत दफ़ा. उबैदुल्ला कह रहे हैं, but considering everything in terms of rapid speed and new stuff dropping, how do you keep up with the pace? You have to do what's, or what makes sense, what's acceptable, and what's expected from everyone. और वो यही है कि you're supposed to look at tweets, यानी कि on Twitter या X, sorry. You're also supposed to follow tutorials, look at articles, all those things. So you have to keep up. मैंने अभी recently I created a video and I mentioned it clearly that one of the biggest mistakes that developers do is that they start thinking that they have learned enough and they don't need to learn more. It's that's not how it works. तो अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसे हैं आप? आई एम गुड अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग. अस्सलाम वालेकुम. Uzair says Maju. Ubaidullah says Karachi University. What about KU? Vijay says good job, thank you. I don't know about what, but okay. Yes, I studied at Karachi University, or University of Karachi, from the Department of Computer Science, or what we used to call it, or what we call it is still UBIT, Umair Basha Institute of Technology. So yes, one of the issues that we have had in our systems was anybody could just put anything and then just hit submit, and it would then work. But the problem is that this should not be possible. You should probably get an error, or at least a message saying that this is not okay. And now still I think we have this issue, so we have to fix this issue. Here it should not say test, it should say, for example, if I just go ahead and say verify here, you can see this shows that we have an issue. If I go here and save changes, it still allows me to save. You see that issue? So it's not supposed to be like this. So let's see actually what happens. So if I save this, okay, so we have an issue. तो हम इसको फिक्स करने की कोशिश करते हैं. What should come back is my correct username. Or if I say test and if I go here and I say save changes, this is still, I think, allows them to create a Discord user, which should not be possible. So we'll fix this. Danny, how's it going, Danny? Really good to see you, and hoping to see you at the GD Summit this year as well. Ammar Eja says, what is GSD? GSD is a tool that is called Get Shit Done. And this is the tool. And you can work with Claude Code with this. And it's a really good tool to have more accurate output, so to say. So I highly recommend trying this out, but it costs some Claude tokens. So you have to be a bit careful with that. Vijay says, a big friend from India. I'm DevOps engineer with 10 years of experience. I wanted to be in the AI. What should be the career path? I would say start looking into simple tools like AI Studio or Claude Code or OpenAI, and try to see, what that teaches you in terms of. And I did my last live stream as well on the same topic. So start exploring AI Studio to learn what kind of techniques do we have. We have AI models that can leverage Google search, for example, or search or MCP tools or agent skills. So there are a lot of things that you could learn starting out. Um, and yeah, there are more things as well. But start with the AI tools, I would say. That's the easiest thing to start with. So, anyways, let's try to actually fix that issue where we are still able to create, we are still able to sign up or essentially log in or submit or, am I still running my remotion? Okay, let's see. Let me close my remotion document. That should be here. Let's close this guy. And now let's try this again. Share, how do you spend so much time on the chair? Good one. I do spend time on my chair, but then I also walk around. I also do some body weight exercises. And apart from that, it's all about motivation. All right, so let's try this out in the settings now. I'm gonna go to here, go to settings, and this one. So here, we should not be able to submit this. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and share this information that with the AI agent. And in the live streams, I try to code everything using the AI tools and not from myself. So so we'll look at that, okay? And I'm gonna go to a new chat. And again, I'm using the planning mode. As you can see, I'm using Claude Opus here within Google Antigravity. So let's see. I think I've opened my terminal somewhere else as well. Yeah, I closed it now, so we should be good. So yeah, what I was saying is, I'm going to restart the server. And here, when a user enters even a wrong Discord username in the input and submits without the verification, the form is still being submitted. And I'm also going to share this information by saying I checked it on the mentor form settings page, but I think it's going to be the same for the registration forms, both for mentee and mentor. And I just realized I also can use this thing right here, but you have to see which model you're using. If I'm not using Gemini 3 Pro, then yeah, the audio is not supported there. So I can go here and say check all 4 cases, registering and setting and updating from the settings. It's crucial that submitting the form validates the Discord username, right? So we'll see what this comes up. Asad Ullah कह रहे हैं, what's your development environment, e.g. OS, session manager, tmux, IDE, etc. I'm using Google's Antigravity as an IDE, but I also use NeoVim. So you'll see my other editors here. For example, this one. And here you can see all, yeah, all of that. And I'll also share with you, for example, this particular thing here. So I'm using tmux, I'm using NeoVim, and I'm also using Google's Antigravity. Adil says I'm not able to rotate the live stream on my mobile. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. Because I'm doing it on YouTube and Facebook and other platforms. So I think it's going to be landscape mode on Instagram. Sorry about that. Wa alaikum assalam, Sharik Ahmed. How's it going? For the development AI tools, which is best for managing AWS services like ECS, Lambda, ECT? Can AI do this too? Not yet, not completely, to be honest. It can do a decent job, but not as good. It's not there yet. Um, keep your questions coming in. I have to quickly, and the agent terminated due to some issue, so I'm going to fix that. But I want to quickly fix something. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to I had some wrong tabs. Give me 1 second. Where is the yeah, I need to fix that now. Berlin. You can keep your questions coming. I have to actually fix something that I messed up. And we're gonna have to do super base. Start your project, request a demo. And I wanna go to my dashboard and my project, not pulse checker. Actually this here. And then I have my database right here, settings. And I have to do this, yeah. And reset the password. I also have to save that as well. 0 to website. Edit entry. What did I just do? Okay, generate a new password, copy this, reset password and save it here. Apply. Okay, save this. Antigravity is trying to do some some weird stuff. I'm gonna fix it in just a bit. I need to fix something really quick. Do the website, and I have to reset. Where is the reset credentials? 0 to website. Okay, passwords is good. Okay, now I can come back. Good. Yes. All right, so let's quickly talk about what happened. And what happened is that I mistakenly showed my API keys and I reset them now. So that's what happened. Model quota exceeded. Okay. Then I will select another model. Has my Claude extension? No, not really. It should be good. I'm going to hide this from stream. So what did we do? We're switching to Gemini Pro now. So I would say there, I can verify it for you. What's happening? Sign into GitHub. Why? I can verify it for you and I can stop it. So I'm gonna close this. We're not doing any manual testing at the moment. Adil says, now on YouTube, I'm able to see the landscape mode. Yes, yes, exactly. YouTube is much better in that regard. Just Sal says, with the advent of AI, I've seen that people are talking more about fundamentals. Of course, yes. NVM config ready to use except Primogen TJ. There's this person on YouTube. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the person, but he has a really good YouTube channel. Let me try to find. I think I might have subscribed to the person. Show more subscription. There should be. I can't remember who the person was. Um, T. What do you call cat? No, I can't remember the person's name. Arch Linux Hyperland tutorial. I think he's probably, yeah, this is the guy, Typecraft. So he has a really good NVim configuration, etc. So you can look into Typecraft and try to find his config. It's really good. I highly, highly recommend this one. Just all, yes, not Theo now. No, this guy. Now on YouTube, I'm able to see the landscape. Good. But yeah, definitely look into this guy. What I was saying before, I think Theo has a lot of interesting content or takes. Some of them are a bit controversial, but yeah. So we go back to here, and let me quickly adjust it. Also said, love it, love the channel. It's really good. What am I doing? Wait. Okay, so let's quickly try to see. I can verify it for you. That's what I said. And I want to see if the mode is create, give a toast. Okay, so it's adding at least those things, and I can try to do it myself. So let's go to the page. Here we are. I'm going to try with this. It says verified, but it should not be verified, right? So if I do the save changes, it should just give us a dialog that this is not correct. Did it give it or no? Profile has been updated, so this should not happen. Let's have a look at what happens. What happens in the code. So I've updated both the registration form and the mentor registration form. Okay, the mode is create, editing profile required. If the Discord username has changed from what's currently saved. Okay, so what's currently saved, if it's different. Okay, so then I have to fix it first. But that's not accurate. I think this is not good. I would say even if what is saved, or actually, I would say to it, and now that I have Gemini Pro, I can essentially go ahead and use this audio mode. We should be checking the Discord username whenever the form is submitted for both mentors and mentees. And it doesn't matter if they have saved the correct one before, we would still check the validation of Discord username always. I think it's critical to the whole application. So let's send this and we'll see how this works out. Blade Bhai is live. How's it going? Pavel says, what's the YouTube channel name? It's called CodewithAhsan. So Code with AHSAN. Yes. Salih Shuja says, hey, salam wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you doing? Sorry. In LLM world, how important is to learn ML for an AI ML beginner? If you're an ML beginner, then you should learn ML, of course. Even if you're an AI beginner, I think you should know some machine learning, but not to the core. You look, as a professional, and I'm going to say this with my face being big. As a professional, you need to only learn things that are going to be used in your profession or for your job. You cannot learn 10 different things which are super hyped on the internet. Everything looks cool and shiny, but if your job doesn't really use them, you don't need to learn them. I hope that makes sense. Or if you want to change your job, or you want to get some more salary increase, go to a better position within your company, then you should learn this. But you don't need to essentially learn anything just because it's shiny and everybody's talking about that. You could try those, but you don't have to learn those. So here it says, yes, exactly right. Here's the flow. As soon as you type in the Discord field, verified status is removed and becomes unverified. Mm. I would say no. Okay, I'm gonna send it again. No, if the user even does not type anything, we would still check the Discord username the first thing when submitting all these forms. So even if we don't have anything typed new in the form, still verify that the Discord username is correct. I'm Ali3 says, can I ask you something? Ali, can I show you something? There is this website that's called don't ask to ask.com. I think it's my most visited website because a lot of people ask the same way. So you just ask in the first message. So you don't have to ask to ask. You just say your question in detail the first time. And now down below, I see your question. That is Java full stack question mark. So yeah, yeah, Java is fine. It doesn't matter which technology you're building. If you can build softwares and earn money out of it, it's good. Saleha Shuja says, off topic, but how do you enable Figma MCP server with your AI tool and what are the requirements for that? I think when you go to Antigravity, you go here, press the three dots. Here it says MCP servers. You click that. And I think here somewhere you should be able to find Figma. Yeah, here you have Figma dev mode MCP. You click this, you install it. And then when you are talking to the AI, it would automatically try to connect with this. So I hope this helps. Pavel says, I'm there. Thanks. Awesome. Good to see. All right. So back to the application itself, back to the agent, and I wanted to send this. So as I've told Gemini, we need to have this whole thing all the time. And by the way, those of you who have just joined, welcome to the stream. Make sure to press the like button, share the stream, and yeah, just the usual stuff. And those of you who don't know, we crossed recently about 50,000 followers on Facebook as well. So we have a huge discount on the Angular book, my latest Angular book, which is that one. No, that one right there, Mastering Angular Signals. It's an awesome book if you're a beginner in Angular and you want to learn the most important topic about Angular today, which is signals. So you learn about all the signal APIs and functions. I've not included the Angular signal forms at the moment because it's not marked as a stable yet. Once that's stable, I'm going to uh, update the book. And if you buy the book from that particular link, then you also get the updates as well. Morris says, what are we discussing? What are you discussing today? As the title says, I'm doing some AI assisted coding and I'm fixing some issues in our mentorship platform. Okay, so here I'm gonna actually hide the code. And here it says, great, I'm glad the validation logic is working as expected. I have not verified that actually, but let's see. So if I refresh now, I have test here, right? If I go and hit save the changes, it doesn't do that. So we have an issue. It's not working as expected. So first of all, let's do a quick git pull. Let's do a git add dot, git pull, git stash, git pull, Do I have the latest changes? I have. Okay, so git stash pop. I'm gonna pop it. Then what I want to do is right now as well. Well, the registration forms and the settings forms page where mentor and mentee can update their details. If I already have a wrong Discord name, username, and just do save changes, it still allows submitting the form. This should not be possible. On submit, the first thing should be validating the Discord username existence in our server. I'm looking at the chat now. And by the way, if you're someone who knows or understands Urdu or Hindi and you're looking into learning React, then this is this is the course to do. It's on Udemy. I think we have 333 plus people. They're learning React in Urdu/Hindi right now. And I think we have like 4.5 star rating out of 5 by more than 58 people, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm looking at the question. Just Saul says, what I wanted to ask was, what are those fundamentals? I'm trying to understand this take. Like, do they mean under the hood stuff? Not under the hood, like software development in general. Do you know how to develop software? What are the methodologies? How do you distribute tasks? Do you have the concepts about stories, product requirement documents? Do you know what a sprint is? Do you know what a phase is? Do you know what how the database is structured? What kind of if you are working with a tool, let's say, that has Prisma in it, do you know how to structure the data for scalability, for example? Do you know good practices and bad practices of React? Do you know good bad practices of Node.js, for example? So all of those things are really important. Salia says, absolutely right, sir. But what design token arc is needed to build using MCP? What design token architecture is needed to build using MCP? I don't think I understand your question. Could you ask maybe again? Tech Insider says you should use Claude front-end skills to make UI more interesting. That's a good suggestion. Where can I find those, Tech Insider? Or should I just Google it? Sabah Farooq says, hi, hello to you, Sabah Farooq. What are your reviews on the Claude bot? Claude bot, it's hype, Unreal on X. Should we use it? I don't know what a Claude bot is. I know Claude code and I use it, but I don't know what Claude bot is. Okay, let's try this now. And this is test, but this should not be, we should not be able to submit this, right? So if I save the changes, here is what we wanted. So you see, user test was not found on the server. That's what we wanted. Save changes. User test was not found on our Discord server. Please join our Discord community first, right? So here is the right one. Now we see this here. User test was not found on Discord server. Please join our Discord community first. And here you can see the Discord community. Hey, let's go. Right? So this is what we wanted. Now I can find myself there. And now if I verify this, you can see this is working fine. And I could save this as well. And there we go. Okay, so we have another issue here. You see, we have two kind of notifications here. One is this toast that we see, and the other one is this one. I don't like this one. So we should not be having two different ways of showing the message. So I'm going to take a screenshot, hopefully in time, and I'm going to go to Antigravity, give this, and first I'll share the image, and then I'll send a voice note. So thank you, that works. And I checked it on the mentor setting page. Now we have a problem that we do have the toast as well that show the message, but we also have this weird alert at the top as well on the mentor settings page. So I want to use just the toast. So remove this alert and also any kind of alerts that you see throughout the project. I don't want any alerts there. Always use toast or just replace those alert usages with toast. So we're going to send this. and then I can continue chatting. That's the beauty of AI. And also because Gemini is so generous, I can just use it and then talk to you folks. I'm 32 and want to become a front-end developer. I currently do manual testing. I really enjoy website design. I've been working for a year and studying at the same time. Will anyone hire me? Where have you been working for a year? So I'm a bit confused. Have you already been working as a front-end developer, um, or do you work as a web designer, or what? Look, if you want to get hired, you have to, and I say this all the time to anyone. So this is for all of you who are watching. If you want to get hired, you need to minimize the time it takes for a recruiter to identify you are the person for the job. That is your goal. Always. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. It doesn't matter how many lead code problems you've solved. Doesn't matter. If you cannot make it possible or reduce the time it takes a recruiter to say, okay, this is the person for the job, you're not getting an interview. So you have to optimize for that. You could be really skilled, but if you don't have GitHub projects, for example, to show that you are skilled, you don't have your CV that's up to date, your CV linking to those projects being deployed, those projects having a good GitHub user README or instructions how to test your application, why did you build it, what tech stack is used, etc., etc. Those kind of things, if you're not doing this, then you're not optimizing that time. Also, recruiters are on different platforms including LinkedIn. So if you're posting on LinkedIn, that also makes it possible for them to connect with you easily. And if you are posting knowledgeable things on LinkedIn as well, then you also are showing your expertise. I don't want to say these are all the things that you have to do absolutely, but if you are doing this, then you're making your chances a bit more when it comes to being hired, so to say. So if you want to get hired, just make it possible for recruiters to identify that in the least possible time. And this is coming from a person who has taken hundreds of interviews, hundreds, I would say. Just in Klarna, I've shared a video as well. I shared that in 1 year I took 90 interviews. So yeah. Okay, so this is trying to test and validate Discord at the moment. Hmm. But the user says wrong Discordian. Hmm. What is it trying to do? Hmm. Okay, where is it going really? Okay, I'm gonna say to it by typing, I think, that the Discord or the Discord thingy actually worked. No, what did it change afterwards? So test and validate Discord username, route lookup member by username. This is something that I do need to. Okay, this is valid. I'm looking at the questions. Just give me 1 second. SQL editor banner. This is okay. I'm just making sure I stage all the changes that I've done and I am confident about before it makes more changes. Validate Discord user. Okay. Final Discord username. Good. I'm going to move with that. Validate Discord user. Now we have some sort of duplication right here, but I think it's not as harmful at the moment. Okay. And that also becomes a bit complex because we have a toast component, which essentially lives inside those pages. So we need to have it there at the moment. And I'm going to put this as well. So all this is valid now. I'm looking at some messages now. Is this in this market based on my skills at this age? Yeah, I think you should be able to get hired, but you have to make it possible. You can ask it, add logging to find out what's happening. Yes, true. What I was trying to give it actually here is, and you know what? I actually want to go to this checkpoint to just make sure. So test and validate Discord and task.md. I want to delete those for now. And then I can say, but this is a completely different task, right? So I could essentially go ahead with a new task to do it cleanly. Otherwise, it's going to mix it. So one of the key tips that when you're working with AI tools, one of the key tips would be that you don't mix up tasks together, and that's exactly the mistake that I did, and it got confused. So whenever you're working with a different task, you start a new chat. That's like the key thing you have to do. All right, so let's quickly go ahead and maybe I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna remove it as well. And what I'm gonna do is first, I don't want to add this one for now. Mark invalid Discord users.tss. I'm gonna actually take this out. Notify invalid Discord users. I'm gonna take this out as well. But we do have these files. These are all scripts, so that's fine. Okay, so let's quickly at least do a git checkout b feed. I would say Discord username required. So git commit, and then we also add this git ignore feed mentorship. It's actually a fix more than, to be honest, a feature, but let's keep it as a feature for now. So mark Discord username as required. So we save this. I won't push it for now since I don't want a new universal deployment. Adil Rashid Najar says, do you use this vibe coding for your work as well? No, these tools like Gemini, etc., is not supported on my work environment because we don't have a contract with Google. So I cannot share my work data with Google. Of course, let me be more specific. I'm trying to integrate MCP with Cursor and Antigravity. I believe we need to have a design system on a Figma ready for that, for a good design to be developed by AI. Not particularly. I mean, it depends. If you can find good design systems, for example, material design system or others already on Figma. So they should have like a concept of atoms, molecules, design tokens, all of those. So you should be able to find something on what is called Behance or Dribble or other platforms like this. We need to prep with necessary context as combination of variables and components, how to use those variables. Could you help confirm? I think I just confirmed it. So you should have a design variable, but a design system within Figma. And the MCP tools could look at those nodes and could identify which ones are what. If not, what would be the right approach to prepare the design system so MCPI tooling can reliably consume it? I'm not 100% sure because I've not done it, to be honest. Konok says, thanks for the advice. My goal is to set up the right design system foundations to build UI using AI. I think you would have to first start with what you could do is you could try to use Notebook LM, right? I can maybe point you to some direction. So try to use Notebook LM to search for design systems that are online, right? It will gather a lot of resources into its notebook. Then we also have a MCP server for Notebook LM itself. So what you could do is you could try to use Notebook LM with Antigravity and ask to fetch that particular Notebook LM and generate the Figma code for a design system. Then you use the Figma MCP to or the Figma Dev MCP to use this. So I don't know if it's a JSON or what kind of tool or what kind of data structure it has, but essentially you take the Notebook LM, you generate a design system in terms of code or data structure, whatever that is, JSON, XML, whatever that is, in Antigravity. Then you use Antigravity with the Figma MCP tool to say, okay, create a Figma file from this. Then you have the Figma file directly there. So it can open the web browser, it can look at the screenshots and also look at the code as well. And then you use that Figma into your code or to build the components. I think that's theoretically something that you could do. JS analyst says, "Hi man, what are you working with, or what are you building?" I'm actually working on my platform, which is this mentorship platform, and we had an issue here where someone could have a wrong Discord username and would still be possible for them. And I'm showing the wrong thing. So this is what I'm building. Is my mentorship platform, and someone could have a wrong username here and still save changes, which is not what we want. So we had an issue where a lot of members signed up without their real Discord usernames, and since they were not on our Discord, when we matched them with mentors, we could not generate automatically the Discord channels. So there's a whole flow for our mentorship channel. So you register as a mentee, you request mentorship from a mentor. When the mentor accepts it, we programmatically create a Discord channel for the mentorship, which is private, and we tag both the people. If we don't have both the people, then who will we tag? So that is the issue. And then there are further integrations as well. So we are using Discord API, we are using Google Firebase, some other things as well. Hi, I'm doing intern as full stack developer. So will using AI to do with coding affect my skills, or I have to stop using AI and do everything myself? I would say as a really beginner, um, use AI to learn, not to do your job, if that makes sense. So you should be using AI to learn, not to do your job, not to code completely. So don't go in the blind and be like, okay, you start your work, you end your work, and then you have no idea what just happened. I'm gonna replace the battery, and I don't know why my camera looks like this. Or maybe we can keep it like this. Okay, so what I wanted to do was two things. We do have an email that we want to send to the people who are not on our Discord, but we'll see when that happens. But there was one more thing that I wanted to do, right? What was it? The toasts. Yeah. So let's create a new chat, and in here I'm gonna say, um, when we have something that's correct. For example, I could verify this. This is done, and now I go and save changes, and you see we get this alert at the top. We don't want that alert. That is an issue. So we're gonna say save changes, and then this thing, right? So we don't really want that alert. So I'm gonna go here. I'm going to say on the mentors. Actually, let's send a voice note. On the mentors setting page, we have this alert being shown when we successfully submit the form. And the issue with that is that we already have a toast component within the project that I want to use everywhere. So find this alert component or page or whatever that is, just the HTML. Find it and then replace it with the toast implementation, and also find any alert usages or any UI or Bootstrap or Tailwind kind of alert or Daisy UI alert in this particular code, and replace the usage with toast for almost everything, whether it's info, success, or error, but majorly on the cases where we are actually showing some status. If there is an info alert just there on the page all the time, we don't need to replace that. We need to only replace the alerts which are supposed to be um, information or notifications, so to say. So we'll send this and see what Gemini picks out from this. Hmm. Okay, one thing is interesting here, and I did not notice it before. Can you see that? So here it says, where was it? Here, you see, noting the missing transcription and its implication, the previous, uh, where is it? The previous conversation history is helpful, especially entry this, which mentions updating registration form and settings page to a 2-column layout. The image seems to depict the profile update page. I think either my voice is not actually going there or there's some other issue. Okay, I think we have the issue with microphone here, maybe. So let's see if I can find the settings. Uh, where is it? Preferences. Hmm. Online services settings. Is it here? No. Let's actually find microphone. No. So we have anti-gravity settings right here. Secure mode, blah, blah, blah. Hmm. I'm pretty sure the issue with this is actually my microphone for sure. So let's actually start from here. So I'm gonna go to this point. I'm gonna also share this. We have this alert in the mentor settings page. This is shown when we submit the page. Submit the page, submit the form. Um, find similar alert patterns, use for notification, and replace them with the toast component we have. We want a consistent behavior everywhere. Asif Developer Official says, which AI are you using? I'm using Google's Antigravity with Gemini 3. Hafiz SK Amar Ali says, after a long time. Good. Good to see you as well. I mean, I've been doing live streams for a while now, but I don't see you a lot of time. How many server hits your website is generating? I think it's quite decent. We have like 161 mentees. We have 15 mentors who are trying to communicate with each other, creating goals, etc. It's not too much, but my website doesn't only have mentorship. It has a lot of other things as well. So, for example, when you go to my site, you have the courses right here, and these courses can be seen um, sort of like Udemy, but not exactly the same. For example, when you open the course, you see this, but you can jump to, let's say, this particular video. So I built this framework myself where you have a bunch of YouTube videos, and all those YouTube videos are like single lectures here. So you can jump between those lectures, mark as complete, like this, um, and then whatnot. So a lot of people come here for the courses. Some people come here for the books here. By the way, talking about the books, we have a 75% discount here on the book until January this 31st. So you can look into it. And then we also have an AI implemented here called Logic Buddy. So if you're looking into improving your pseudocode or your logic, programming logic, you can go here and then practice here. So a lot of people do that here as well. I There used to be my name here somewhere, and I can't see it, which means people are using it quite a lot. But then we also have this mentorship platform, which I just talked about. So here we have all the mentors, we have mentees, we have some active mentorships going on as well. So I hope that answers the question. Where was my localhost? Here's my localhost, right? So let's have a look at the code here. So it's trying to find all those pages, and it has replaced it. So if I go and save settings, I should be able to see a toast. Yay! There we go. So we have the alert removed, and we have the toast coming in. There we go. Salia says, thank you for answer. We are currently using Tailwind CSS, but we don't have a strong up-to-date design system. Yeah, I think you would have to work on it yourself. Yes, we are also working on it, by the way, in my company, or in the company I'm working at. Any smallest viable setup that helps. What would be the right thing to ask design for in this case? I want to try building a new feature using Figma MCP. What would be the right thing to ask design for this case? I would say I would say try to find if you already have AI agent skills for Figma. Let's see, Figma AI agent skills for design system, right? So you search for it, and let's see. So we have September here, so that's not going to be up to date. Here we do have AI agents.wiki. We do have some AI agent skills here, but MCP server for I don't see I don't see the skills actually. Here they are actually. So let me share this link with you. You should be able to see that in the chat. Salia says, also, what's with this browser, DuckDuckGo? No, I'm using Chrome, but the search engine that I'm using is DuckDuckGo. But I'm using Chrome. राना हुसैन कह रहे हैं आप किस कंट्री में हो? मैं अभी स्वीडन में हूँ. JS Analyst says, where do you host this website? On Vercel. So this is a Next.js project, so I host it on Vercel. Okay, so we have this figured out now. So that seems good to me. And nobody should be able to register without actually giving the right Discord username, right? I'll also do one thing. Since I built this application in public, I want to do one more thing actually. And that is before I go back. So right now, was this the one? Yeah. I want to do something here, but I don't really want to. Okay. So mark existing users, preview first. Okay. Can I rename this one? No, I can't. I can only delete this one. I'm thinking actually, should I go ahead and implement this that we don't really see the names and emails of the people? Or what are we doing here? So let's say this guy has the right email. I'm also going to implement another one who doesn't have the right emails. CodewithAhsan, the dev, mentorship dashboard, blah, blah, blah. Settings here, and then the username is not there. Good. I want to put something here that's wrong. So dev, right? And I submit here. It should not be able to submit it, but you can see it was submitted successfully. Because this is this is production. So that's why I'm able to do it. Well, let me try this again on localhost where I have fixed it, right? So let's try this. Localhost and not the HTTPS, of course, 3000. So production has this issue. People can submit without being a valid one. So here you can see I cannot submit it now, right? User dev was not found on our server. Let's actually try to push this fix first so nobody else is able to do this. I'm going to go to the site and let's push it. Git push. And we're going to merge it. I'm going to create a pull request and merge it. Create a pull request. And wasn't there a particular option here to add using... Anyways, I'm going to quickly merge this so we have at least the issue fixed. So rebase and merge. so we can have this on deployment. Anyway, so now we have an issue where we have a mentee that has a wrong username but it still exists there, right? So we're gonna fix this. Salia says, thanks a lot for your help. No problem at all. Okay, so let's try to fix this now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm thinking, should I? Okay, let's try to do first thing. Um, I I work on this project using live streaming. I want a way to not show the Discord, or how do I say this? Hmm. To not show the names of names, email, Discord username, etc. on the admin dashboard when I'm streaming. Use fake names there. There also is a package that's called Faker, or what is it called? Falso. There's a package called Falso that we could use, maybe from ngneat. Um, Also, for the scripts we have inside the scripts folder, strip down the username in the console logs at least. When posting on Discord etc, you can use the right values also for CSV outputs, right? Mohammad Mehran says, what are you doing now? I'm coding with AI. राना हुसैन कह रहे हैं क्वेश्चन मार्क. राना हुसैन, आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि आप किस कंट्री में हो. मैंने बताया है मैं स्वीडन में हूँ. स्वीडन यूरोप के कंट्रीज में से एक कंट्री है. ये जर्मनी के साथ है. जर्मनी और फिनलैंड इनके साथ है. मोहम्मद मेहरान, व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज़ कि मैं एक मेंटरशिप प्लेटफॉर्म इंट्रोड्यूस करा चुका हूँ अपनी कम्युनिटी में, और उस मेंटरशिप प्लेटफॉर्म पे अब हम काम कर रहे हैं, एंड वी आर फिक्सिंग सम थिंग्स, एंड वी आर यूजिंग एआई ऑफ कोर्स. By the way, those of you who are just joining the stream, make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, make sure to do that. And if you're someone who's learning Angular, then you need to not look anywhere but this book, which is on a 75% discount at the moment. And it's only until January the 31st. After this is going to be gone. So this is right now for about $4 instead of 19. सवाल किया है कि किस जगह से हो. ये मुझे सवाल आपका नजर नहीं आया था. मैं कराची से हूँ. Okay, so let's move forward. हमारे पास we need to, okay, so it's still thinking and implementing. So planning a streamer mode implementation, I'm planning to detail step to implement streamer mode. So streamer mode seems to be affecting a lot of pages. Now I'm a bit scared. Use streamer mode is something that we could use. Okay, interesting. We've decided to temporarily disregard the lint warning regarding the status streamer mode. Okay. Interesting. So we will let it do its job, but what we wanted to do also is कि हमारे पास we have an issue with the current system, and that we have a lot of mentees, juniors who don't have the right, what do you call it? the right Discord username, and they should be able to see this sort of banner on their dashboard actually. So if I go to mentorship here, they should also be seeing that. So I'm going to also add that to the chat as well, that don't we have a way of actually having actually having multiple agents running at the same time? I think we could do it in the agent manager, right? Aha, there we have. Mohammed Meran says, did you make it with the AI? Not all of it. Some of it, yes. Not all of it. Okay, so agent manager essentially can say create multiple agents to tackle different tasks in agent first UX, use editor when you want to write or focus. Okay. S- uh, okay, so I'm going to start a new chat here. What I wanted to do is we have a Discord banner now that we use in, what do you call it? In in mentor and mentee registration forms, as well as their settings page. um, However, if a mentor mentee already has an invalid Discord name, we have their we have that information in the profile, in the mentor mentee profile, show a banner on the dashboard page itself. Wait a second, do we have that on the dashboard page if I go there? So see, we don't have a banner here. So we should have a banner here, and we should have a banner here. So we should show that Discord banner or something like that on the dashboard page, where we would have slash mentorship slash dashboard, telling the user they have to set their Discord username and redirecting to settings page, right? We should also do it on the slash mentorship page if the user is logged in and have the Discord username missing etc flag on their profile, right? So um, I'm giving all the information that I can give it. Hassan Raza says reference the past chat for better results. That's a good idea. Let's try to do this. I'm gonna have to try to find, how do I find the ID of this chat, right? So how do I find the ID of this chat? Do you already know or no? Not. Uh, 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 uh. Mm, I could maybe say to it to. By the way, it has done this job, the streamer thingy, but we'll have a look at that. But I want to check. Hamoud Jawad says, "What AI are you using?" I'm using Google Antigravity with Google Gemini 3. How did you open the multi-agents UI? I'm new to Antigravity. I've been using Antigravity for a month now, and I also found it for the first time. I saw it today actually on some sort of tutorial. I think it is somewhere here. So you see at the top here, it says Open Agent Manager. That's the one. I saw it today on a YouTube tutorial or something. I was just going just scrolling through YouTube videos and I saw that. Also, what do you suggest buying Gemini 2.5 Pro? We have a paid cursor, ChatGPT, fortunately. Alhamdulillah. To be honest, if you really want to do complex coding, I would say when you use Google Antigravity, you already have the, what do you call it? You already have a free quota, right? So you can use that one until it runs out and use Opus. Or you can also go with Cloud Code, to be honest. You do have the Opus 4.5 there. Uh, for very complex tasks, I actually recommend that. But I think Gemini 3 Pro is also really good as well. राना क्वेश्चन पूछे हैं सर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट फंडामेंटल्स के कोर्स भी क्या किया है और एसओबी बेसिक किया है एज 24 हो गई है और लाइफ की समझ नहीं आ रही कि क्या किसी स्किल में कहाँ से स्टार्ट करें जनाब आप एक चीज़ पिक कर लें और फिर उसमें अपने स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करें आपको 50 चीज़ें मिल जाएंगी यू कैन नॉट डू 50 चीज़ें आप एक चीज़ पिक करें और उसमें एक्सपर्टीज बिल्ड करें पिक एनीथिंग जिसकी जॉब्स आपको करंटली मिल रही हो अच्छा जी यू सेड use at for the different chats or what I don't see the chat maybe it's not at is it hashtag no can I do it like this add context mentions let's actually see on the internet so I would say anti-gravity mention previous chat how can we do that browser sub agent PO trying to look into this review changes in source control change sidebar terminal files browser Chrome extension allow deny list that's not what I'm looking for separate Chrome for file plans blah 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 15 essential tools maybe this guy knows what I'm talking about so conversation nope conversation agent manager features blah 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 Hmm. Nah, I don't see it there. It works on cursor. Hassan Raza, come on, yaar. What are you doing? Mohammed Mehran says, I'm Laravel learner. How is it for me using AI? It's okay as long as you understand what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're in the problem. So make sure you know what you're doing. As simple as that. Okay. Maybe I can ask it to look at, the third last conversation. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you can look at the information. No, wait a second. Okay, I have to switch to different chats to see what did we do. When I was using okay, that's not the one. So we have this one. You can look at the conversation from 1 hour ago. Let's see if it is able to do it. Okay, I'm gonna close it here. Can I drag and drop? No. Oh, but maybe I could have just clicked the plus button and then it does it. So this is trying to look into those things, but we do have a streamer view, it seems like. And in the meantime, I am going to go back to this one. So I can continue those commands. Hassan says join the chat. It's fine. No need to say sorry. Okay, so let's quickly what ChatGPT said. Is coding have future? As I'm 2 year CS student from Pakistan, can learn it or not? You can learn it if you practice well, build your skills, and yeah, it's good for you. What do you mean if you must know what you do? I mean that if I'm letting AI do every single thing and I don't know what the code is doing, then I don't know what the code is doing. Then I'm not learning. AI is doing my job. So when you use AI, you should be able to understand the code, know what it's doing, and if you need to fix something somewhere, you are able to fix those things. That is what I meant. So I hope that is understandable now. Okay, first thing first, I want to stage these things so I'm on the right place. So I want to look at the changes. So that's the streamer mode, right? Then invalid Discord name, find maintain. I'm gonna unstage them for now. And then we have the utils. What are we doing in the utils? Page.tsx, use streamer mode. Okay, so this one is mentorship admin page. Okay, so on the admin page, it's going to redact. Okay, it's going to redact the name if the streamer mode is active. Do we want to test this out? Which means that if I'm on the streamer mode and if I go and put my email, and if I go to, if I go to the admin dashboard, I shouldn't be able to see anyone's name. And where do we put this streamer mode actually? I want to first finalize this streamer mode. So where do we, or do we do in the mentorship settings? No, that's not where we do it. Do we do that in the dashboard? Use streamer mode. I think it's probably in the dashboard. So we do have is stream mode, toggle streamer mode. Yeah. So probably in the dashboard. Here. So streamer mode on, streamer mode off. Okay. Let's try this out. It's going to be fun. What do I choose? BS, CS, DS, AI? Whatever you can. It doesn't matter. It only matters if you want to go into research or if you want to be a programmer. If you want to be a programmer, then you can pick anyone. I don't think it matters much, but it's just me. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to mentorship. I want to go to actually the admin dashboard, right? And here, when I go in, I should be able to go to here. You see streamer mode off. That's a new button. That's the shiny button we have. So streamer mode on. Now if I go to all mentors, okay, this guy is definitely not Fiona Lopez, but it's good. Okay, good. Dennis Vasquez. So the streamer mode is working fine. Do you see? That's how fun AI can be. Hamza Shafiq says, "Bro, I have done CS planning to study data analytics. Well, all the best to you. Hope you do it well." Okay, so we have all these random names. That's nice. What about mentorships? Okay, so those are also fake names. Every name is a fake name. So I think that's good. We do have some pictures of the people, but it's still pretty nice. What do you think? Do you think that's a cool way to hide information of people? Oh no. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. Hassan says, best use of AI coding IDs. I've developed full production grade applications, 30,000 line of code deployed, plan with Opus 4.5, code with Sonnet 4.5. And for front end part, of course, use sorry, front end part of code use Gemini 3.5 Pro. I think you meant Gemini 2.5 Pro or 3.0. 3.5 is not out there yet, but I understand what you mean. Okay, I'm gonna hide this, and I'm gonna hide this as well. Uh, what happened? I think I had one more thing that went away. What happened to this guy? Hmm. Fix it like this. Okay, so we do have the streamer mode at least. And I think if we go to all mentees as well, we do the same thing. Good. I like it. So we can actually work in the admin mode without it actually showing um, or saving information. So that's good. What about the pending mentors? Okay. And if I refresh, go to pending mentors. Okay, so it's always false names. So we do have some mentor requests as well. So these are going to be the seniors helping the juniors. Good. Then I can log out. I can go to mentorship now. And what was the other thing that I wanted to do apart from streamer mode? Mm, that was explore code. I'm unable to find mentorship platform code, Discord banner, or any mentorship related files in the feed tutorial. Mm, why is it on the branch feed tutorial? That's not supposed to be the case. Let's see. And I should be zooming in a bit. Why is it? Okay, I'm gonna close this at the moment. I'm not really sure if it's the same application, but maybe. Let's fix it. In college, they teach us C++. Is learning C++ good, and where C++ used in real world job? C++ is used at Google when you're working with Google Meet or other applications. C++ is also used in browsers like Chrome. So Chrome runs on what do you call the layer that it has for its engine, which is the V8 engine of Node.js that uses C++. So C++ is used in a lot of places actually. But you may not be using C++ yourself, but you will learn programming better when you use a language like C++. So you'll understand a lot of concepts like memory optimization, etc., etc. Hamza Shafiq says, should I switch towards AI to cybersecurity cloud? A bit confused. Yeah, the people who are confused will remain confused because there are people who make you confused. So just pick one. See what jobs are available around you and then pick that area. Saleha says, great work on the streamer. Yeah, it looks good. Now I have to do the now I have to do this script thing, right? So I want to go to this file, and agent manager was doing something. Here. Okay, let's try to fix this as soon as possible, and then we go there. So what I'm trying to do is that if there is a particular mentee or a mentor that does not have what do you call it, that does not have a valid username, Discord username, then they should be able to they should be seeing it on the dashboard. So what I'm trying to say is that they should be able to see a banner here like fix your Discord username, because when they go to the dashboard they don't see it, and they go to the settings, that's where they would see when they submit. So if they don't do this, then they would never know that okay, they have an issue with their account. So they should see the information first when they are here. That's what I'm asking the AI to do. So we'll fix this and then we'll go from there. How much C++ I learned to get job? No amount of C++, to be honest. I mean, you don't need C++ to get a job. You need to know programming skills. You need to know how to create a program, how to solve problems with programming, how to solve problems with C++. So there's no how much. There's no amount of. It's not like you're making a biryani or a chai. How many teaspoons do I put sugar in there? There's no how much when it comes to knowledge. So you do your best. You try to learn as much as possible, and then you prepare for your interviews. So I hope that helps. All right, let's see where this is going. So adding the Discord validation banner to dashboard and mentorship page is good. That's what I want. And let's zoom in a bit. I'm currently integrating the new component into the mentorship page. Do we have the Cloud Opus, etc. coming back? No, not yet. Da, 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 da. Okay. So we have some pages where we are putting it. So we have the Discord banner that's coming in the dashboard. Nice. It's in app mentorship. Very good. And then we also have it right here. Nice. Salia says GSV8. Exactly, yes. The JavaScript V8 engine that Chrome runs on also is on C++. All right, so this guy should actually see the banner on their dashboard. So are we ready? I think we are. So if I refresh now, we don't see this, which means that this guy's profile hasn't added that information. So what we need to do then is we're gonna have to go to console.firebase.google.com and then we're gonna go to the database. Give me 1 second. I want to go to the mentorship profiles and fix actually that. So here, email equals at gmail.com. And then I hit apply. And what was the flag? Discord username validated. So we do a field, Discord username validated. It's supposed to be Boolean, and this is going to be false. Okay, let's see. Where is my localhost? Localhost. Okay, so let's do this here. Amusa says, hello, new here. What's going on? I'm working on my mentorship platform on the CodewithAhsan community or the website. And here we are fixing an issue where we have a bunch of people who registered do not have their valid Discord usernames. So I'm trying to work on a script as well. And there we go. So anyone who has a false on their Discord name or Discord username validated will see this banner on the dashboard. That is what we wanted, right? So as soon as someone tries to go to the mentorship page, they will see the banner here. They will also see the banner when they go to their dashboard, and they can click this join Discord, which will take them to the Discord community invite. So they can create a username right there. And they also can go to settings where they have the Discord name right here, right? We also have an issue here. So here it says Discord username is verified, whereas it's actually not, right? So this is a problem. So we are going to fix that. We have a user which has the property Discord username validated set to false. However, we see this on their profile, right? So that's not supposed to be there. See attached image. Let's fix this to show the error on the input right away. In the future, competition will be high in tech sector, as I see a lot of people, students are taking CS in Pakistan. World TV says. World TV, you are in second year or whatever you said. I don't know. Yeah, CS student. So you are a CS student. You should worry about your own job and uh, your own skills. Don't worry about others. There can be a million people, but if you're good enough, then you're gonna get the job. And this future competition thing, I've been hearing for 13 years plus when I was studying. So that doesn't change anything. If there's business, then people are going to look for good developers. If you're a good developer, then they're going to hire you. So focus on your skills and not on the future or competition, or I think that's just stupid stuff that should not take your time or your energy. Focus your energy on learning. Usad says, I think I know you are the person who is currently a co-founder of IOMX. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. Discord validation banner is still here, and we are also updating the form. So, okay, so the initial data that we are also having contains the Discord username validated. This was not there before. Mm. So now when I refresh, it should show the error out of the box. So this is what we wanted. We did not want to see verified before because it was not verified. So if I refresh, we see the error. We can say verify, doesn't work. I should have to say, for example, CodewithAhsan or something like this. Verify, this is verified. There are also others that could not be verified. So yeah. So everybody should put their correct Discord usernames, and that should be that should make it fine. Okay, so we do have this. So I'm gonna actually go ahead with page TSX, page TSX. I'm gonna put this guy as well. I'm gonna put the Mentee registration and this as well, right? Except the scripts. So what I have to do now is actually I have to actually do a git at dot git stash and git checkout. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull from main and then getting it from there. Git checkout main, git pull, git stash pop. There we go. And now I can stage the changes, all of them, except the scripts. So where are my scripts? Script, 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 script. So all those scripts, we don't want them. Then I do git commit, feed, mentorship, add Discord, disclaimer on dashboard pages. So we do that. We do a git push. Can you share your journey from student life till now hurdles? Read a lot of books, watched a lot of YouTube tutorials, built a lot of applications, made sure I have my GitHub profile always maintained, spoke at some conferences, trained a few developers. So yeah, and always kept learning, never stopped learning essentially. And I'm also learning as I'm building this application. So nobody's paying me for this, of course. So I'm not getting any money out of this. This is a community service program. So that's how you learn. You keep building applications and then you learn. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now time to run the scripts. So I'm going to go to the one that is which one was that? I think it was this one. Yes, okay. So we do go ahead and run this. So mark invalid users. I'm gonna actually make my screen a bit bigger. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Gohar Nawaz. How is it going? How is it going? So we do have some names that are coming in. I hope they are small enough for you to not see them at all. I'm gonna go to the chatting page while I'm running these scripts because I have to mark all of them. I have to mark all of these users done. Sorry, all of these users to have Discord username set to false so they can see this banner that we just built on their page. And I also need to remove mine. Discord username validated. I'm going to remove this so we can fix this. Mohammad Faizan says, I want to start a startup, but I struggle with communication and networking because I'm an introvert. I lack confidence when it's talking to strangers. I even failed interviews. Mohammad Faizan, if you're starting a startup, then find someone who does this. You don't have to build a startup from scratch alone, you know. You can always find people. So if you're not an expert at something and you're going to have a startup, find someone who's good at speaking. And you will definitely need someone who's good at speaking or talking to people or marketing or sales. So otherwise startups don't really work out well. I'm someone who considers myself good at the technical sides of thing or the architecture, you know, scalability, the software side of thing. I'm also someone who thinks that he's good at speaking, but I'm not good at marketing. I'm not good at sales. I'm not good at making, you know, those kind of connections for investment and whatnot. And that's why I actually got into an incubator as well, but it not turn out well at the end because I was the one man army. So, so yeah, find someone who does. Don't go alone. Gaur says, Alhamdulillah ji, Alhamdulillah, indeed. Okay, one of the things that I really like about AI is that they're able to create scripts that I can run without me doing it from scratch. So I love the fact that I can do that. Tooks96 is now following on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you have a good day. Yep, I am. Thank you. So, you know, when I started the stream, we had 161 people who actually were juniors and joined the mentorship program. Now we have 186. So a lot of people are joining as junior developers, the mentorship program. Are you an Angular dev? I'm actually not. Oh, I meant I am actually, but I'm not just an Angular developer. I'm also someone who is acknowledged by Google as an Angular expert. If I go to g.dev/snirs, you'll see my profile, so to say. Or, yeah, that's the one. So I'm supposed to get a badge this year that should say Google Developers Expert in 2026. I'm not sure when I'll get that, but I am an Angular expert, so to say. I've written 3 books on Angular. And speaking about Angular books, if you're interested in learning Angular, then that's the book to look at. It's called Mastering Angular Signals, which has a discount until 31st of January. And then it's going to be at its normal price, which is $19. So I have my books, which have been sold more than 6,000 times, I think. Maybe now it has crossed 7,000. I'm not really sure. But if you try to find Angular Cookbook, and this is not even my account. So if you try to find Angular Cookbook, you will see this website, or you will see this, which you can see right here. So this is my second book, which is like 4.3 stars, 16 reviews. I'm not sure why people don't really give review. I mean, I have stats of the book. This book has been sold at least 1,500 times, and then I have the older one, which is this one. This has been sold, I would say, at least 4,500 times, 4,000 for sure, but I'm assuming this is 4,500 now. Um, and then I have the Mastering Angular Signals book, which I think has crossed now five. No, not 500. I think it's 700 now. So you see my face right there, and you see all the three books. And this one is the latest one. It's a bit smaller one, but it's really focused, and it only covers the topic that is the most important topic now in Angular, which is Angular signals. So learning the new chain detection, um, different signal APIs like view children, query child, zoneless. You have linked signal, you have effects, um, you have computed, you have the signal itself. So all of those things. Bro, I'm running an AI automation and AI voice receptionist agency. How should I scale from $10,000 to 50,000 right now? Says Anmol expert. I think you would have to look into what services more you could provide, or if you're providing already, then what can you, um, I think the easiest thing that I can say to you is that you should talk to AI, accept coding. You do these brainstorming sessions, like researching on where are the areas, the gaps in the industry that you could fill with your expertise, or which more avenues you could start looking into. That's exactly something that I do when I'm building applications, to essentially find where are the gaps and what can I do. Took says, "Oh, nice. So the best person to ask, struggling to choose between two paths, React or Angular. Any advice, please?" If you're looking to work into big companies or enterprises, I would say Angular is most likely going to be there being used, because a lot of C sharp developers, they find it easy, or C sharp or Java developers find it easy to switch to TypeScript, and Angular supports TypeScript out of the box, and also the patterns that are used in Angular, like dependency injection, decorators. Those are something that's easier for them to work with. So even if someone is not a front end developer, they can still work with Angular in that case. So Angular is widely used in enterprises or big companies. React will most likely be into startups, or I would say even scale ups. You could argue that Next.js applications are everywhere and React is being used there, but it's not just React. Then you're looking at the backend code as well. So when it comes to large scale React projects, you need definitely someone who's a really senior person in the team, or a software architect, or someone, or even sometimes a team, to enforce standards when it comes to React projects. So, and that's why we have like so many best practices implementations or documents over the internet. What TV says, what about prompt engineering in future job available, and where I learned it for free? You can try to find. There's something on my blog as well. I think blog.codewithahsan.dev. There's a prompt engineering guide that I shared some time ago. Let me see if I can find it for you. Prompt engineering. Yeah, there it is. So when you go to this particular link, you'll find the link to download the prompt engineering guide. Which is your favorite framework library built on top of JS? I would say Angular. I really like Angular. Okay, so we need to run. We need to also run these commands. So we have about how many? 56 invalid marked users. So now what I need to do is I need to run this thing with mark invalid users. So I'm going to run it for real. So all these users have this invalid mark, right? So here we have this Discord username issue. If I refresh now, it's going to go away because I changed my database. So if I run this command, the test is that I should be able to then see the right user. So here, I would then see all. I would then see here the banner automatically. So we'll see. Usad says, I'm currently learning machine learning. So can you tell me what should I choose for the backend framework other than Python like Django or Flask? Why do you want to pick something other than why? If you're learning machine learning, then usually the language that you're going to be using is going to be Python. So why do you want to pick a framework other than Django or Flask? You can use Django or Flask, or you can use the Fast API if you just want to have endpoints like so. But I think Flask is really nice. I don't use Python. I'm not a Python developer, but I've seen Flask. So I like how Flask looks like. I have an idea in mind. I have a design. I want to get it out, but often get stuck on the office work. Mashallah, you work so much for the community. Any tips to manage time well? Mm, I would say just sleep early, wake up early. I don't know what you want me to say. I try to sleep early. I try to go to bed at 8 and then wake up around 4 or 4:30. And then I have plenty of time to do these things. Today it's a bit late for me. And of course, you would have to prioritize what you have in front of you, and where you want to spend your time. And of course, what AI tools are you good to validate, poke your idea? Just want to hear what you choose. I think I shared this in the beginning of the stream. Maybe you were not here. So look at this tool. It's called Get Shit Done. Sorry for the bad words. I don't usually use them. But this is the name. I've been trying to think of what to call this in my tutorials. But yes, I'm going to share the link in the chat. Let's call this GSD. So GSD used with Claude Code is a really good one. You know what this does? This asks you a bunch of questions like a 3 years old, and you have to give all the answers, and then it understands. Okay, this is what the user wants to build. This is the scope. These are the tickets. These are going to be phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, version 1, version 2. And then since it knows everything, it researches everything, it puts that all documented. It does not hallucinate as much. It may write some code that is not correct and you would have to correct it, but it would still do a really good job. So try out GSD with Claude Code. And I think there's also a version of Gemini CLI GSD. There is sort of a port for this. Maybe somewhere, actually, maybe it's mentioned here somewhere. Yeah, GSD Gemini. So if you're using Gemini CLI, what? Why is it 404? Okay, so this doesn't work. But maybe you could use GSD open code. So I would say I'll share this link as well. And if you don't know, open code is a way to work with open source coding models, so to say. And you have plenty of them. Like you can download from Hugging Face or other platforms as well. But that means that you get the same behavior of GSD that we have here in open code. So with open models. So instead of using Claude Code, which is a paid subscription, you can use this. So I hope that helps. And that is a really good thing for brainstorming and ideas, etc. I'm actually working on my one of my latest books, which is Zero to Website, and I'm trying to build a platform alongside it. So we do have more value apart from the book itself. I can show you. So this is the latest book I'm working on. It's called Zero to Website with the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So for absolute beginners, but I'm building a platform alongside which will help them learn even more with the use of AI. So they are going to code in the web editor, see the preview right away, talk to AI, validate their ideas, validate their code, get suggestions as well, get hints as well. So, and that's going to come with the book. So, and I'm doing that with this framework that is GSD with Claude Code. So I think that's a really good way if you want to do something really, really complex. Okay, so are we done? Okay, invalid marked false 56. So I want to see my data now, and I can see that my data is there, which means to test it, if I just refresh now, I should see that banner. Hey! So our code works as it should. So we have marked our Discord users who don't have a valid username. So what my strategy was, because we had this issue of wrong Discord usernames, I discussed with AI, and you can see my chat here, like what should the strategy be And I think it should be here. Mhm. Yeah. And I think there was a bit more somewhere where I discussed a bit more because I wanted to not punish people for not for not having a Discord username, because our system should have requested it in the first place. And when we are marking them as invalid or people who should have information, I went ahead with asking, should we delete the mentorships, because some mentees who joined requested mentorship, and that's on us. That's the problem with us. But anyways, now we have a nicer way of doing it. So I'm going to try to do this and then run another command, and then I think I'm done for the day. Okay, so no emails were actually sent. Good. I want to see, and I'm going to go with this big screen so I don't show all those things. Okay, so we do have all the emails, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then I should be able to see, I should be able to run this without dry run. Reindeer, how's it going? And thank you so much for the follow on Instagram. I can see रिजवान साहब और आगे पूरा नंबर लिखा हुआ है इनका, पता नहीं क्या। अच्छा ब्रो, मैं बिगिनर हूँ इन एआई, सो आई वांट टू आस्क यार, एवरीवन इज कमिंग इन एआई बिकॉज ऑफ हाइप, एंड व्हाट विल बी माय रोल इन हैकाथॉन टीम? I think it depends on what you are good at. If you're good at front end or using AI for front end, then yes. If you're good at using AI for back end, then that. So try out a few things with AI, or aap dekho ke what is your main thing. Salia says, thank you, really enjoyed it, and props for all who are connected. By now it's pretty late here in Pakistan. Yes, it is. And props to you as well. Acha ji, chalein. We're gonna try this now without the dry run. So we send actually emails, but I would actually go ahead and send one email, one test email for now. So let's see. Is it called notify invalid users? Yes. So I'm gonna see where the code is to send the email, right? Let's see. Let's update the code to just see email. And we're gonna go ahead and try to find invalid profiles. So let's do it here. So we're gonna say invalid profiles equals invalid profiles dot filter. And is it a const? Yeah, it's a constant. Let's make it a let then. Where is it? Invalid profiles, invalid profile function here. Let. So let invalid profiles, and then where was it? Mentorships. Not here. And sorry, I'm changing the screen now. Any this other skill I can learn? Yes, you can learn graphic designing, web development, SEO, blah blah blah. Josefa B says full stack developer roadmap. Go to roadmap.sh and there you can find it. So roadmap.sh. From the way you're using, you already have the knowledge what you should do, what you should be doing. If you do not have the knowledge, you will be probably going to be in vibe. Exactly. Yes, and one is going to make a lot of mistakes when that's the case. So I want to see where the profile email actually is. Ahmed. I don't know what this. I think there's a mode that I accidentally sometimes open and I hate it. Muhammad@gmail.com. But at least I figured out how to disable this, right? So I'll go ahead and just say return here for now. And here I also want to console log it. So console log invalid profiles. So we're going to run the command, but we're going to run it with the notify. So let's see. I want to see just my username here. Okay, so I see mine, which is good. So I want to run it now with without the dry run, so we actually see the email. So let's try this out now. So we run this. I should receive an email saying we have that. Saying we should have sent the email. So give me 1 second. I want to see my email. And we should have email.google.com. And I don't see an email. Why don't I see an email? Hmm. Would that be in spam or? Okay. Let's see if I have. Aha. Okay. I have put return there. That's why. So now I can run this. That's what happens when it's about 9 p.m. Okay. So email sent to. Okay. So it would have sent an email to my mentor and mentee. Good. That's nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Anas Khan कह रहे हैं, does AI assisted coding make you feel restricted as compared to when you do it yourself? Is like there's a robotic flow of flowing monkey steps? Not really, no. It depends. It depends how you're using AI. In my opinion, I'm telling AI what to do, and then it's exactly doing that. So let's see if I get the email or no. Spam. Maybe in spam? No. Maybe here. You have an invitation. I don't see the email. And do I see the email there or no? Let's see if I can see the email here. No, I don't see the email. So that means the email is not being sent. Now I have to see why. And I'm gonna go to the chatting part so I can see the code without exposing my environment variables. Disable emails true. Not really, actually. I should have my Discord bot token. Oh, I don't think I have my email. Ah, okay, I don't have them. Okay, then I see what the problem is. It's actually the secrets. I don't have them. So YouTube API key is there. Okay, so I see what the problem is. Good, 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 good. I put them there. And now we're gonna try this again. And then I'll show you the screen. Do I get the email now? No, yes, no. Okay, I'm gonna talk to it and I'm going to say I don't really receive any emails. So why is that? It says Mailgun API is not configured, skipping this. But this time, do I get the email? No, I don't get the email. So why does it say Mailgun? Okay. I think the problem is process env Mailgun key. But it should be able to, I think, still. Mailgun API key and Mailgun domain. If I look at my env variables, I actually have that correctly. So env local Mailgun API key and I have the email env actually in both of them. I'm gonna ask Gemini about this actually. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. I have the env variables set. However, doesn't seem like sending the emails. So we'll see. Your advice for people who just started their job and managing uni as well, how do they take out the time to skill up? I would say try to reduce your hobbies. Maybe you have to just deprioritize some stuff to prioritize this one a bit more, if that makes sense. For example, what I did was essentially just spending more time, and there's no other way around. Ashmak says, Walaikum assalam. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum assalam. And he says, I need help with Comfy UI. Do you know about it? Yeah, I've heard about it. What is the issue that you're facing? What? It said I accidentally deleted. What did what? What did you delete? Restoring missing constant while refactoring email TS. Come on, don't do that. Don't delete my code. That's not good. It's like I accidentally deleted some stuff. What? No. Where's the API coming in? Aha, okay. Okay, then I know. I need to generate videos locally, but I keep running into issues with that. Who uses it to kind of... No, then I'm not the right person. I have not used it to that extent. Usher says, Ahsan bhai, I'm Usher. I commented on the second part of your JavaScript beginner series. Kindly check. I will check it inshallah later. Not at the moment. I'm working on something. But it's nice if you have commented on it, then आप देख सकते होगे उसको even website पे भी. Okay, so let's see if I'm still fixing the code. So we'll see if this works afterwards. Path from path. What? Okay, then I should be seeing the right output now. Let's see. Do I get the email? Yay, we got the email. So let me show you what was done. And I hope the others still work as expected. So there we go. And then also here, there we go. So I'm going to show you the emails now. And there we go. So with the fix that we have, you can see that we got the email that says, hi, Mohammed SNS, your mentees are waiting to connect with you on Discord to enable Discord communication. Your mentorship, please set your Discord name to correct, right? And here, how to find your username. But I think the problem is, click on your profile icon bottom left, username, blah, blah, blah. Mentorship settings, why is this important, blah, blah, blah. Your mentor SNS is ready to connect with you on Discord to enable Discord communication, blah, blah, blah. No, I think the problem here is that it's the incorrect email. It should not be this way. We have an issue there, and then we can mention that. Actually, let's try this. So what I'm going to do is close others. The email we are supposed to send to the mentor here is just letting them know that their mentees have to set the Discord usernames, not the mentors themselves, as I believe that's the logic. of the script. Confirm. Um, mentors should already have their Discord usernames set. We're just looping them in. Or actually, what we could do, or actually, just CC the mentors, I think. Emails we are sending to the mentees. That's better. So let's have this working. Andy, do you? There's someone in the chat who says he can help. Someone says I use Comfy UI. He can contact me. Would love to help, but I don't know how we would connect you to the guy who's saying is it on Instagram. Send me a message, Anas. And Anli Music, send me a message on my email. You can find it on CodewithAhsan.dev, and I can connect you both. Kindly guide how to build Claude skill for agent. Clearly, agent follow my skill. I use Claude CLI with Quen model. You can look into agentskills.io and see how to build skills there. So here, agentskills.io. You go there, you see what are skills, what are the specifications, and follow the same structure. So this is how you would do it. So give it a metadata, give it the right information below, and then test it out, and then improve as much as you can. Is this the GSD framework? Not really at the moment. I'm using Google's Antigravity at the moment, but I do have the GSD running here somewhere, and here, and here, and probably here as well. But I deleted it, or I removed it for now. But I'm working with Google Antigravity at the moment. Okay, so let's see. I want to change this. So here, what does it say? Verifying notification refactor, files, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's try the command again, and we'll see if the email this time works fine. So let's see which emails are we talking about. So send email, CC, and here we also have a CC here, Discord user reminder email. Okay, good. So we're gonna try this again, and we should be receiving nice emails now. Okay, I think this is gonna work now. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so let's see. Email log, email sent 56. So everybody got their email. What is not actually nice is that I still thought I'm sending it to just myself, and I think it's actually sent it to everybody. Oh well, we'll see. So here, if I look at the email now, I'm going to show you the email now. So there we go. Now we can see the email. So this is the email that actually is sent to the mentee. Hello, your mentor is ready to connect with you on Discord to enable the Discord community. Your mentorship, please set your Discord username, how to find your Discord username, blah, blah, blah. Whole of the settings are here, right? And then why is this important? Update profile now. So everybody got their emails now. And in here, you can see that the CC is the mentor, right? So this is really nice. I think we're done with what we wanted to do. And finally, there was one thing that was left. We had, yeah. So send emails for real. Okay, so this is done. Okay, then we're good. So we should have the emails now for everybody. And that means I can fix this thing right there. So I can go ahead and refresh. This is not the one. I'm going to try to go to Discord and log in. Do I have to use my phone here? Oh, no. I have to log in, it seems like. Discord. And I'll notify at least the mentors that we are good with this. Let's see. So I go here, click here. Good evening to all of you. Thank you. Mentors chat. And here I can also go ahead and say mentors emails have been sent to all mentees that have active membership with you. I also want to confirm one thing. Can we create can we confirm if there were mentees which had pending mentorships were also identified? So we're confirming that, and we'll see. Active memberships with you. Don't have a Discord username. Also, no one can now register without a Discord username. So we have done this now, and I also will look at this. So as mentees with pending mentorship were identified in email, the script checks all profiles with invalid Discord username regardless of their mentorship. However, for pending mentorships, the mentors were not CC'd. The script currently looks for active mentorships when deciding who to CC. Good. And I now remember that I actually told it to do exactly that. What's the Twitch? It should be, do you mean what is my Twitch channel? It's the same, CodewithAhsan. Mirza Dan says, hi sir, I'm working in a startup. I'm on Java as well as generative AI, as you say. So my AI projects are small-based company. It's not too much. We use machine learning. Yeah, I understand. That happens. No problem. Just focus on what you're working with. CC for pending request? I don't think so. So let's just commit this, and I think we're good. Git status, git add, commit. Here we can say sure. Notify users with invalid Discord usernames. So we push, and I think we're good. So everybody who did not have a Discord username got a Discord new username now. And we're good to go. And I should be able to also set this here. So for example, if I go to production now, I see this here as well. The problem is I don't remember my correct username. I should be able to find it somewhere here, I think. Muhammad Hassan. Or maybe someone deleted my chat. Or because this maybe no, I don't think. But I have to log in again here as well. We'll do that later. That's fine. All right, I think that was pretty much it. I will now stop the stream, and we'll see you later. So thank you everyone who joined, and have fun. And those of you who joined from Pakistan, You folks are legends. Should go to sleep properly. But thank you for joining and for the likes and for the shares of the stream. That helps the message grow. And I will see you next time with more AI assisted coding. As always, happy coding